yeah, one of my cousins did this, and they're like, oh, is that the cousin that was in the Air Force Academy? I'd be like, no. Oh, is that the cousin that went to MIT? No. Is that the cousin that got the perfect score on the ACT? No. Is that the cousin that's working for NASA? No. So it just kept going on, and people are like, God, you have a giant family. I'm like, yes, I do.
Yeah.
And right, I do. And it was just, anyway. Yeah, it was. Anyway, and so it's just always been awesome to be able to have that too. And going back to what I was just saying, getting to be up here and spending more time with La Familia, and one of the coolest things is getting to just come down here and just watch football games with you, Grandpa. It's like, it's so much fun. Like, I truly look forward to doing that. Like, coming down here and just, when you asked me if I wanted to watch the Bears versus San Francisco game, I was like, yes, that's exactly what I want to do right now. That's awesome. So anyway, just thank you for that, and I look forward to getting to do that for many more years.
Thanks.
Nobody else is big.
Come on, Ross family.
Yeah. You made the longest journey.
Moving a little slower these days.
Oh my God.
It was the wait in the airport yesterday. Blood drained out of my
Hey,
head.
guys.
Tell him about that.
Quite an
He
ordeal.
didn't know.
Get here.
Yeah, it was all right. So, I just wanted to say that, I don't come from a big family like this, or at least I didn't originally. I feel like I do now, and, I owe that to you and to all of you for, accepting me in and treating me like, everybody else and one of the family, and I really appreciate it. It's meant a lot to me. I think it changed me growing up. I would have been a different person if it weren't for coming out here.
Yes, John. Now you're as abnormal as the rest of us.
Number one boyfriend. So, no, I know, right? I had to trade you in for somebody a little younger.
Grandma may have the same idea.
Yeah, she might have the same idea. I know, right? Well, I think a lot of people that are not necessarily from this family are not accustomed to the large group. I mean, it's like, is everybody here? Yeah.
The horde.
Now that I'm part of another family, as much as I love my new family that I'm part of, I must say that spending holidays is just not the same when I'm with you all, because it's just a totally different dynamic, truly. Really, and I joked with my mom saying that, I'm sure it'll be nice to have some, Josh is not accustomed to this, large group. I was just telling Sarah that our Thanksgiving we just spent was 6 people. So that is a vast difference from 6 people on Thursday to, I don't even know, are we like at 30, 40? Yeah. So, I have so many fond memories. I know I always say, I love Colorado. I always said I would move to Colorado. I love it. And I truly think the reason why I love it is because of my memories here. Spending weeks in Colorado, having rubber snakes put in my sleeping bag while camping, or salt. I've never understood the salt. Maybe you'll explain it to me one day. But I truly think that is why, my heart, the part of my heart lives in Colorado.
We got it back, Kate.
We did. Did we? I know we did.
There was some soda here, is all I'm saying.
We can talk about that too. I forgot.
As much as Josh is my husband, you will still always be my #1 boyfriend.
Thank you. Anthony.
Grandpa here, he has been such an influential person on my life. It's hard to believe how just the feelings that I couldn't have without him, the feelings I couldn't have without him. The way he's taught me that it's family first, and how if I was in that situation, I would want someone to take me in, and so I have the feeling that I'm always there for the family. And when he was in the hospital, with his knees, I was thinking, I don't know, why should I go? And I realized how big a mistake it was for me to not just hop up and go and help him and support him there. And I think back that that was one of the stupider things I've done, just say no to see my grandpa in the hospital, and how he helps us in school. He's always asking how we're doing. He's always pushing us to maybe go to MIT or get a perfect score on the ACT.
Maybe go there.
Maybe work for NASA or something. So it means so much to me, and how much you help us, Grandpa. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
I just want to
Number
say
4.
that for me, growing up as John Brock IV, I've just had such a blessing in my life. Always having Grandpa here, learning to fish, to shoot with him. Always when I wanted to talk about my search and rescue or any of the mountain stuff, having a mountain man to come talk to. And most importantly, just having someone there when I started going fast and looking ahead too much, just someone to slow me down, get me to live in the present and really enjoy my life for what it is.
Amen.
Oh, Joseph. All right, Gabe, you're next.
Kind of spread it there.
That's right, my friend.
It's always just been so great living so close to Grandpa, because like we're within walking distance, so I can come over here anytime. Like he taught me how to play pool. He always let me use his pachinko machine and all that. And he also taught me a lot about like going camping, and I use that still with Boy Scouts. So much about the mountains that I love doing. It's always been really great going up to the cabin with him. It's a lot of fun. Been learning a lot about geology. It's just been so great living around so much of my family, because like the Logans live a mile away, and then Aunt Trish lives in Colorado Springs, and we have a lot of reunions, and it's a lot of fun.
Hey, we live in Atlanta.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you live really close. What, a 16
You
hour
can
drive?
Skype me, Joe.
You know, pretty
I
close.
follow you on Facebook.
Yeah, he's funny.
I know that picture.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that.
Again, like Katie, Chris, Will, and Sarah, I did not grow up in Colorado, obviously, but I know, right? But funny memory, I was actually thinking about this earlier today, the treasure hunt we had at our house, where I don't know if it was the girls against the boys, the old cousins versus the young cousins, but my team won, and I still remember it was over here, the trophy was up here, and we were driving by, and I was like, that's where Grandma took us to get ice cream, all the winners, and I just thought that was really funny, because I still remember that, and the little gold coins full of chocolate, divvying those up, who got what. But a special thank you, because you gave me my mom, and I have the best family in the world, and a great and amazing extended family, but I would not be where I was, Christopher, Katie, Dad, would not be where they are today without your daughter, and I'm very blessed.
Well, I don't know about Dad. He might still be the same dude.
I'm very thankful.
And I hear that.
Dad might still be the same.
Give me a round of applause. Yeah, so
Oh.
I will kind of follow up, of course, on what everyone else has said.
Stand up straight.
It's important to have a family, I tell you that. No, it's so great to have both of our grandparents so close, because we all have our parents, but we all fight with our parents. But you can always come to your grandparents, and when we have our grandparents so close, to come and just give them a hug, that is so important.
Emily's the huggy
So
girl.
thank you very, very much for being so close to us.
I like her. She cries like me.
What a big heart.
Okay, Caroline.
I'm the brand new person in the family, I can say that. I've never had a grandpa before. I don't have a grandma. My family, we're 5 people. So this is like extremely big to me. My family reunions with my dad's family weren't the best usually. I didn't have any cousins. I was the one that everybody looked up to sometimes, and I didn't like that because I wanted somebody I can look up to. And it's nice that now I can have a grandpa that I can come up to, and that they can come up to me and tell me, how are you doing in school, or something like that, and I can talk to you. I might live, miles away, but I know when I come up here, I'm happy, and I feel like I'm home. I miss my family, but it's my second family, and I'm glad that you're part of it.
Thank you.
Gabe, it's your turn.
Just come say, thanks everybody.
You want to talk? Do I want to?
Yeah.
They're going to be more
Wait.
I'm working on him.
Going back to the adults now.
The type B personality.
Okay. You can't take. They won't take pictures from the back.
True.
But
But I'm a
I
broad
have to worry
girl.
about that.
I'm a broad girl.
I know. My own
That's what I
husband.
deserve it.
So, you haven't asked me about the stock price yet, so I haven't quite decided if that means I'm in trouble or if
Wall Street
it's
Journal
really
and
so
tables.
bad that you've given up any hope of any recovery.
You're not moving in yet, are you? Okay, good.
No, I have my wife keep me in the style to which I've become accustomed. Yes, ask Trish about Thanksgiving at my house, where you can sit around the table with 6 or 8 people, and it could be like silence for
Are you kidding?
for minutes at a time.
For minutes. You can hear people swallow.
Sounds like my family.
Don't worry, you're not alone, Uncle Dave. We just went through that.
Wow.
So, yeah, coming into this family was a little different, but you made me feel welcome. I appreciate it. I know that as long as you're teasing me about something or giving me a hard time, that I fit in with all the rest of the outlaws. So, as I see that you do that to all of them as well. So, just thanks, appreciate it, and happy birthday.
Thank you for being in the family. Yes, for our great friends and laws.
And that grew big and Fred's not here.
Going back to
Round two for me.
thing that we haven't talked about, because we're all gathered here. We came from really far places, and
They're going to be in really far places in the future.
and to be in far places in the future. But we all came here because we were just thinking about how important this day is. And so I just want to say, happy birthday, Shar.
Cheers.
So thank you guys. We're gonna have like dinner kind of food,
Yeah.
but not for a couple hours. So
Beauties
drink
is
up
coming
and-
in a couple hours to deliver all our dinner. So there's plenty of hors d'oeuvres, and Beauties will be
Visit.
here.
Lemon drops in the.
Lemon drops.
Grandma, you drink the lemon. You drink the
Yeah.
lemon drops.